John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today's What's on the Table has a science fiction bend to it. You may have seen from earlier in this week, I did some Bandai Star Blazers Space Battleship Yamato unboxings to try to get some ships, see if I could get some gaming going. So I have built a couple more of those, and I've got them on the painting table. I'm also working on the drop pods for my Ultramarines. I've got a couple of these with the 9th edition changes to Space Marines and how the traditional Marines now are a little bit better with 2 wounds. I thought I would try out maybe a drop pod type assault based list with 2 or 3 drop pods and see what we can make happen. I've even got somewhere in the garage, I have a Forge World Dreadnought drop pod that I need to dig out, repair, and get painted and see what I can make happen with that. But anyway, the GW drop pod is pretty cool. As I whack everything else. It has doors that go down, and I just like how that looks. So it's a very cool model. As far as the Bandai models that are on the table this week, I've got the Andromeda, which you saw me unbox, and I showed you the assembled model. Now I have a base coat on it, and I'm starting to do some black lining. So you see some of that happening here already. But obviously I've got a long way to go before this guy's ready for the tabletop. Now I'm not going to get obsessive and paint these guys super detailed. I am considering them wargaming miniature models, so I'll paint them up to a nice tabletop standard, at least for me, and take it from there. So I've got the Andromeda here. Also, this is another Mecha Collection Earth battleship. In the original series, way back in the 70s, these ships were very similar in size. In the new version, the Andromeda is much bigger than all the other ships. The Bandai Mecha Collection is what they call box scale, which means they just kind of fit the model to the box. But that said, it looks like they are making a little bit more effort to scale these more appropriately. Technically, if you go by the scale of the remake, the new versions of the show, this guy should be a little bit smaller. And in fact, you could they attach to the sides of this in several parts of the anime to provide extra engine power. But for wargaming, that creates a nice size. You've got a battleship size, you've got a light cruiser or cruiser sized ship. And then I was also very happy with the size of the Cometine or Comet Empire battleship. You can see even though it's one of these box scale kits, it's actually, I think, pretty close in scale to what it's supposed to be. So it's significantly bigger than the Andromeda, which is the biggest Earth ship. In the anime, there's a bazillion of these bad guy ships. And apparently they're grown, at least in the new version. They aren't constructed in the traditional way. So there's just a ton of them versus the Earth ships. But again, I think that scale is pretty good. So these were the first few that I built just to test out scale, to see if I could get some kind of workable game out of it. So we'll kind of see as we build these. Now these I haven't base coated or anything like that. This is just out of the box, and it does show you the cool way that Bandai builds things, so that you don't have to, if you don't want to, you don't have to paint these guys. It comes with different color plastic for the right parts. Very cool. I always liked this ship. I always thought this ship was very cool. You could definitely tell it's the same fleet as the Yamato. Alright, there you go, guys. Not a ton of painting done today, or this week I should say, but I'll continue plugging away at these. I've got several side projects I want to do. including amping up some filming for content over the holidays and getting that out to you guys in a timely manner. Plus, we have our regular Flames of War content for you guys to look forward to as well. Well, there you go, guys. There's my cool drop pod, my Space Battleship Yamato or Star Blazers, take your pick, models, and you'll probably see them again later on the channel. As always, we appreciate you watching. Please do give us a like and subscribe here on YouTube. Click that bell to receive notification when we publish new content. You can also check us out on Facebook at All Miniatures Great and Small. If you like our Flames of War content, please do check out our Flames of War Patreon, where patrons can get access to an exclusive battle report every month. As always, we appreciate you guys watching, though. Take care and keep on wargaming.